Uh, why are y'all calling each other DJ? Is your name
Lord.
Jamal? Jamal? For DJ? Dwayne Jamal Johnson. DJ.
Hey, yo,
Dan.
Young, you remember that I can't really say anything, right?
He's silent.
Yeah, but you can blink. You can blink.
Good.
You can
Okay,
yes or no.
you blink twice
nod your
for
head.
yes, and like shake for no.
That's
I
still
silenced
that's
your
still a
mouth.
form of
There are
communications.
ways.
That's still silent.
What are you? Hey yo, hit this man with a fireball.
Damn, bro.
No, that's just too violent. I'm sorry.
Too violent?
No.
Get Barker out here
Damn.
then.
Get who do you want out?
Barker.
Barker.
It's
Parker?
his brother.
You mean Teller?
Barker.
Barker. All right then. Let me just see what
It's
Barker is.
down to the left from him.
Damn, bro.
That's Barker? Oh, honestly, all right. So Rover just kind of like it looks like he just gets ejected from something,
So I can speak again.
and then you can hear him screaming, and then you can just hear it
Oh, shit,
gradually
that nigga
fade
got
away,
fucked up. Damn, that nigga got fucked up.
and Barker
Yo,
just
Yo,
drops
Jamal,
in.
what was that bark shit, bro? What the fuck, dog? Nigga, come on, man.
Hello?
Wait,
Did somebody order violence?
I sure did.
Order
Hit this man
violence.
with a fireball, dog.
Which one? The lizard guy?
Don't hit the
or-
lizard. Do not hit the lizard. Do not hit the
His
lizard.
name's, bro. Why you keep calling this man a lizard, bro?
Lord Jamal just kind of just scoffs.
Like,
Oh snap!
y'all
Also,
some
if you
assholes,
want to
man.
know about violence, I know you're only proficient in violent magic, and Mika's like a little better at like
Why don't
regular
you use
violence.
it more often? Because you're pretty bad at being violent.
You know what? Don't you want to give me like
You know what? You know what? I don't want to hear that from you.
I could ask this
Barker
man
starts
for
charging up
magic.
this fireball.
This entire
While
Uh,
time.
DJ
hey,
and
yo.
Isabella are arguing.
Hey yo, that's a pretty big fireball, man. I don't want
Bro,
you to
realize fireballs
obliterate
are like
both
20
of
feet
us.
big?
And Lord Jamal is just sort of like stepping back gradually.
Yo, Jamal, why
Yeah,
you
you know,
you
you
can
say
literally
20
eat
feet
that.
big, but this man's like tripling the
Every
size of
fireball
this
is 20
fireball.
feet big, and it comes from a fingertip.
No, he's
Lord
making
Jamal
it
chimes
way
into
bigger
DJ
than
and he's
that.
like, well, because I don't want to char my clothes.
Hey yo, I turn into the human version. I turn into the form I just saw Jamal in, give myself like a tail, some scales.
Yo,
By the way, he
I'm not a
has no
dragonborn.
wings, I just want to tell you.
I know. That's why I didn't say wing. I got it.
What the fuck, bro?
So you still feel like you're short of breath.
It was worth a try.
Oh, damn. You don't know how to use magic correctly?
It's
No,
not
it ain't even that
magic,
he doesn't know. It's
but
just
that
the
man's
form that-
insides is like his insides are literally like moving or something.
What?
No, basically, it's practically impossible for that to even exist.
What? I don't...
Jamal.
Why you keep calling him Jamal, bro? He didn't say that you could call him Jamal. He said I could call him Jamal, bro.
But he's in my
Jamal is-
town. He's in
Lord-
my dimension. I can call him what I
The
want.
almighty Dragon Lord Jamal.
Jamal's just kind of yelling at this point, and he's like, maybe you shouldn't mimic my form.
You say that, and I hit myself in the stomach.
Loser.
I'm just gonna tell you the honest truth. Let me roll. Your punches are weak.
Damn, bro.
To be fair, I wouldn't be able to this dimension anyway. Only something strong as a god could hurt me anyway.
So, at this point, Jamal just like he gets at a good distance. By the way, this fireball is like looming over you guys now.
Yeah, I know. Now, hold on. Don't throw it.
Lord Jamal just kind of like lays down. He gets comfortable and watches.
Don't
At this
throw
point,
it,
he also
okay?
he also summons like a shish kebab as well, and he starts eating.
You know, I don't want you to throw it. I want you to help this man with magic.
Yo, I can use magic.
What?
I look at
What?
you, I look at DJ and I say, dispel the fireball.
You want me to?
Yes, right now.
I'll cast dispel magic.
Alright. You know, I'm gonna make it a negative too, because he is just holding back.
Who? He is?
Yep. Alright, cool. What did you roll?
A 16.
He rolled like higher than you, but he's like got minus, so he literally rolled like a 13.
Sweet.
He rolled like an 18.
Modifiers. I would have
So,
just had a...
Wait a
basically-
second, this happened? I'm sorry, but like, I don't remember in the game he stabbed it. Never mind, I take it back. This man did get fucked up. I'm just kidding.
You mean him getting like, you know, ganged up on?
I was
My
like,
roll
hey
is
yo,
good.
I like Max from the first game of Prototype. I was like, yeah, he shows up in the second game as the villain, but like, then I'm like, oh wait, the main character just slices his throat. I thought he was the main villain, and he just immediately flicks him off. I'm like, all right, never mind, never mind.
But yeah, anyways, you dispel this fireball. This fireball starts growing away gradually, and Barker's impressed.
It says I can't use magic, man. Thanks, bro.
Yeah, but I did tell him to
Nice
hold
job.
back to not kill us.
Oh, yeah? Yeah.
Why?
I still did it.
Sure.
Yes.
Now I know this may exhaust me a bit, but you should get Rover out here too.
Rover.
You should get both
What
of
would
you
you
out
want with
here.
my brother?
No, I want both of you to stay, you know? And then I want you to both cast the fireball together.
That's
All
not
right.
how that works.
That is Don't worry, that fireball was like only like a few points bigger than like 20 feet. Cause
So
their
at this
fireball
point,
is
if
huge.
do you guys want to look back at what Lord Jamal's doing?
Hi, she said.
You guys want to?
Welcome, definitely. Yeah, sure. Why not? Are you still eating that shish kebab? You know it's not gonna get cooked, right?
Lord Jamal at this point is sitting with Choker, Mickey, and ironically Blink,
Don't you run from me!
Yo, where's that?
and they're all toasting marshmallows together.
Wait, hold on. Blink, 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 blink,
What?
Can I cast
blink.
Find Familiar now?
I never played Prototype 2. I cast I shoot a demonic blast at Blink.
No, bro. No.
So, when you shoot this demonic blast at Blink,
Okay,
Yo,
you done running?
that's not smart.
it's ironically blocked.
Well, of course it would be blocked. It's not ironic.
Can I
But I
be the
could.
one to counter it? Can I be the one to counter it?
Nope. It's actually blocked by Choker.
Joker, what?
I wanted to cancel it down.
I
and then,
mean,
like, throw it
she's
back.
young, you know. Give her some time. And
And you're gonna let her fuck this lizard?
what?
Yo, can I?
You didn't hear? She's trying to fuck that lizard, mate.
Choker looks over at Blink, and Blink's just kind of like
Jamal,
sweating.
what you-
I can explain.
Do it, go ahead.
At least tell me there's a golden shower experience in this, because this shit's gonna be fun.
Bruh, hold on, wait. Hold on. Now I gotta ask. This, like, I know you're not gonna like this, but like, Lord. How
it
big
was in Ma's room, like laying on the side of. But you know what that charger port is? That's basically where.
Oh
Hey,
snap,
yo,
this is a
bud,
quick
how-
time
how
event. I'm
tired
just
are you,
failing.
bro?
Hey yo,
taking a bad
Lord, you know, like, how big is this man?
What? How big is it?
The dragon.
I mean, for all you know, I could be a female.
You know what? Somebody did say there's a queen of dragons, but there is no king.
Queen of Dragons.
Yeah, Catherine
Oh.
said there is no such thing as a king of dragons. There's only a queen.
Oh, remember, it's just a title that was given to him.
True, but he's still the
Pirates
king.
make something like that.
No, but it was like given to him. Remember?
That does just
I
because
mean-
it's, you know.
like.
I won't confirm nor deny.
The
But
fact if you are a girl or not?
I can shapeshift.
Oh my god, we got a little Loki incident on it.
You got, so you're like me. Well, I guess I did just see you shapeshift into me, huh? I did just watch you shapeshift into me. Also, I just like to say, hey, Blink, if you're turned on by him, then you'd also almost be turned on by me, because we're almost closely related. And I look back at Parker, I'm just like, so, give Rover.
Barker's just.
Parker, do you want to fuck the lizard too?
Ironically, now that you said that, let me roll for it.
Parker, no! Parker, please!
Barker blushes.
Hey, yo, dog, are you about to have a harem of all of my people?
Is that at least full?
Lord Jared, you know, Lord Jamal, you know, he's just like, well, I don't know, and I'm not really doing much, just kind of like, you know, falling into my lap almost.
I'm gonna tell you what, you have an orgy with them. I better be invited. Get Rover out here.
No.
By the way, Joker, does not blush or anything like that. She's still busy just trying to roast the s'more. You know, she's trying to make the perfect s'more.
You know what? While you get Rover out, I look over at Joker. I'm like, hey, hold up the marshmallow, and I shoot a demonic blast.
Hey, yo, stop that.
Alright. Well, anyways, I guess I'll describe how Rover... So, Rover, you hear the screaming again, and he falls back down, but this time he falls on top of Barker. Yep.
Welcome back. Sorry I threw you away the first time. You know. You shut up. You know.
But Barker, by the way, Barker's just laughing at Rover falling, and you know he gets up and he helps his brother up, and he's just kind of laughing, and he's like, "You want to know who did that? It was me."
No, absolutely not.
Of course it was. Why wouldn't it be?
Well, I
It's
mean-
always.
That's what you're
I mean, I'm a prankster. But there's nothing wrong with it.
time to begin.
A harmless prank once and again.
Y'all are lucky y'all are gone. If y'all for wait a second. Actually, I do have a use for you guys that would be very exciting for you two. And I hold out my hand and I'm like, I learned this in the world that I'm in right now. And like, I'm assuming like my hand glows because I want to make a deal.
Oh, that? The contract thing?
Yeah.
Well, you technically already are in a contract with these guys. What more would you want?
I want you guys, you specifically you two, for now. The others, I'll ask the others later when I can handle that. I want you to come out with me to the living room.
Lord Jamal kind of just looks and he's like, it's best for you not to make a deal like that with a god.
Nah, I don't like your opinion since you won't teach me how to transform properly.
Bro, you sound
More
a
like the form's
child
just
that we already
impossible to even do.
But you can
sound like
teach me a
somebody that,
simpler
like,
version
forgets
of it.
their they use 2 turns to load a gun.
Well, I'm just gonna tell you this, kid. By the way, DJ, you can talk whenever you want. You're not silenced anymore.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna tell you this, kid. It is practically impossible for that to even be born in the world.
You say that, but what if I could just like make like a fire sack
A
Just like-
fire sack?
just in my body so I could spit fire?
Fire sack?
Mmm.
Oh, that sounds really dumb.
Not really.
In all
The
honesty,
dragon has
you'd
to
actually
spit
have to
fire,
replace
don't
your... You'd have to replace your lung capacity for that.
I could.
Your body's just way too small. A humanoid body can't just, you know...
You realize then, like...
So
you
the
don't
humanoid body is the issue.
No.
I guess, sure.
I transform into a dragon as best I can.
You haven't really seen a full dragon. And
I
even
saw
one that
the
you have
robot
seen-
dragon. I know it's not going to be complete, but I'm going to try.
Oh boy, you're
happens
really
to the
gonna look
parts-
disfigured.
That is fine. We're going to see Lord's reaction.
So, you start
Lord
transforming,
just blows.
and like your bones are breaking and everything. It honestly looks like there's supposed to be something else there. And Lord Jamal just looks at you and he's like, "Wow, you seriously just want to try."
That's my cue to leave.
Well, if you give
And
me the
basically-
option, why wouldn't I try?
Yo, why wouldn't you just put them into an object and then like have their power in it?
Well,
So
to be
basically,
fair,
That'd be
I
transforming into a dragon, the only real thing that you actually get, for some odd reason, it seems, is basically the ability to fly. But even that's kind of hampered by like the crumpled wings and the ability to like breathe fire somewhat. But it hurts like hell to do.
You know what? This feels kind of terrible, actually.
Nah,
Stupid.
you mimic.
Shut up,
Do
everybody.
you not know how to use transmutation correctly?
Transmutation, I'm not transmuting anything.
Bro, you need to transmute your entire body
I don't have
into
that.
something that you know. Not something
Yeah,
that you don't know.
you remember when I told you at the house before I shot you in the foot that I love researching animals?
So you did shoot me in the foot.
I did not. I tried.
You did. You
I
just
have
lied.
never
Yeah,
told
just
you
caught
that I
just
wouldn't
caught
try.
You lacking, bro.
Okay.
I didn't shoot you. Jay got it before it shot you. So don't be a little pansy about it.
It's what you
Don't be a
meant for.
pansy.
It's why I chose.
Well, then stop shooting people.
You know, I only ever used a gun twice.
That's what
And I only ever used a fireball twice.
2 years in
And
a
you
row.
hit me almost every. You tried hitting me every single time.
No, I haven't.
I have shot a monster, and then almost shot you.
See, every time I try to shoot something, something just happens to like
That's
come
no,
in and
that's
just say
not,
no.
it's not how that
I don't
works.
want to hear it.
Wow. Lord Jamal, like, by the way, Choker's just, like, she's making, like, she's done making this s'more, and, she's eating it right now. Blink is, Blink's just doing what Blink does best.
I
And,
transform into Blink.
Oh, okay. But I'm just about to be totally honest with you here, Kel.
Go ahead and give me
Looking
that
at what
negative
Blink
10.
is,
cannot remain at large. Oh,
he rolled death saves.
Never mind. It's not worth it. It's not worth dying.
I don't even think I don't even think Blink even has lungs to begin with.
She does. I specifically gave everybody an autonomy, to be fair. I just didn't send it because that's a lot to send that you don't really need to know. But no,
You have
she
an-
doesn't.
Is it like the Mr. Peely?
No, like I straight up like have front, back,
I've heard you
what their
talk.
gender
that's what I'm
is,
talking about.
lungs, everything,
Yeah, I know,
all of
that's
it.
what I'm talking
It's a
about.
science
There's one
book,
for
dog.
Peely.
That'll make me
There's one for
believe you
Peely.
over them.
Yeah, basically.
From Fortnite.
Yeah. No,
And it's a
no,
legitimate
no,
actual
no,
thing.
No,
it
that-
does exist.
No,
It's officially confirmed.
Starving infected. And they tried to burn you alive.
His brain's at the
But-
bottom.
yeah, basically, you know, she doesn't have anything. She's basically a light bulb and a stick figure.
She's just.
She can
she's
change.
just
She can
pure
give herself
raw
a
energy,
flesh
bro.
like close to human body.
Isn't she just
Black
pure
Watch,
energy at that point?
No, they're all
She's
technically
a
magic.
bootleg Dr. Manhattan.
No,
There's something you need to do first.
So,
Gentek's been experimenting
Dr.
with the virus,
Manhattan.
making all
so basically,
kinds of
you're still in
infected
this
creatures.
crumpled dragon
You need
state,
that DNA.
and Lord Jamal is just kind of
When you're
like,
ready, I'll
he's
find
just laughing at this point.
I
you
forgot
know,
Secret.
I
Clothes on.
tried to
Like,
I turned back into my
why
human
are they
form.
all still here with you?
What do you mean? Why are they still here with me?
Why are they still here with you out of all people?
What do you mean? Without me, this place doesn't exist.
Yes, but like, they're gods, they choose to be here. They don't have to.
Oh my god. What do you want, Kingston?
In a way.
What?
What is happening?
What boy?
Have you
What
not
boy?
played Prototype, Dylan? You punch people, you eat people, you turn into people, you are a monster. You are a terrible
The
person.
prototype.
In Prototype 1, you were the evil guy who's in Prototype 2, who you have to kill, and that's who we're doing. We're playing the black guy who eats people. Never heard of it? Don't worry, we're black person who eats people. That's all that matters.
And the studio went bankrupt.
True. Studio did go bankrupt. The black guy eat people. Dog, did that? I just saw somebody walk through a wall. I was in this cutscene.
PS5 though?
Yeah.
That's a PS3 game. Holy crap.
I know. They have PS3 games on here?
Are you on PlayStation Now playing that or?
Nope. I bought it just now for like, I think it was $10 or
PlayStation
something
Now
like that.
though.
No, it isn't. It's like I paid
It
for it.
was.
No, Prototype 1 was, not 2.
Oh.
Hey yo, you about to mess up, dog.
Alright.
About to mess up, dog.
So basically, well, basically, wait, what was I describing again?
I don't know.
Wasn't it Rover
Lord
eating
Jamal.
about... Oh yeah, him laughing at me being like, not a full thing. Not the dragon. You know what? You don't even look full. You're not even a full dragon. So I don't want to.
I'm beyond that of a dragon.
Oh, wait a minute.
Sure, that's why you're all messed up and need,
Right.
robot
I should get
parts
to high
to
ground.
survive.
Find out where I am.
Need robot parts. I'm just gonna tell you, I'm beyond that of a dragon.
Why do you have cybernetic parts on you, mate?
Oh, crit damage is double the damage.
Because that's how my
Okay.
body was.
You just try and find me.
But you're saying you don't need that.
I mean, do you need your lungs to live?
Depending on what I turn into.
Let's see here. Do you need your eyes to see?
Depending on what I turn. I could technically just sense everything around me without my eyes. So like, no, not really.
There you go.
Wait. So you're saying I can have those cybernetic pieces? Next time I'm
Saying
in
you
your
can.
domain.
Wait a minute.
Oh no, I'm keeping those. Those
Whoa, what?
That's my
You
church.
just said you
I
didn't
like
need
them a
them.
little bit too much.
Wonder if Father Guerra's in. Sure could use some spiritual advice.
No,
right now.
I'm just saying I don't need to live with them.
How about like we just, why won't any of you gods help me? I'm trying not to summon the violent ones, Like Miki is
Oh.
still in the back burner. I could summon him to basically ask for his help. He would kill everything in my path.
Father.
But I'm trying not to.
Sounds like an interesting guy.
Do you want to meet him?
Sure, why not? I'm interested.
Rover and
Quite a story.
I guess I'll describe this
But I don't
for you
know
since
why
I
you
never
call
said it because
So, by the way, Rover and what's the name never got to do anything.
Came to you
I know.
because I need your help.
this is going to definitely
heard a lot of things.
speed up this I don't know how the healing process is gonna be, but this is how to kick us out of here a little faster if I keep, forcefully summoning every god.
Yep.
If they come on their own, it's fine, but if I'm force summoning them, that's a bit of an issue. I guess I summoned
What did they
Miki,
do?
which you've seen
Alright.
a high def picture of Miki.
Put them in cages.
So,
The
you start to hear
some old
carnival
friends.
music,
I
almost, right?
get them out.
Kind of like Lumen,
caught us.
and the sky, basically the atmosphere turns like a reddish
Black Watch.
sort of like contrast against like the green and blue crowds, and that's like going for everywhere except for like where Gilgamesh, or not Gilgamesh, where Lord Jamal and Blinky and gods are
I need
just
to look
sitting,
into Gentech and Black Watch. Who's in charge around here?
and Jamal is just like
Names.
Jamal's like looking expectantly, you know.
They turned it into a command post.
But yeah, Mickey is now there. She emerges.
If Blackwatch
He or
made the
she
virus,
emerges.
Then they killed
Don't know
Maya
what
and
Mickey- I
Colette.
think it's a she.
What would you do? You tell me that.
Shit.
It's a
So, I've been summoned.
What the hell was
You
that?
know,
Am I
do you
fucking seeing
always
things
have to
now?
look so creepy?
Damn, now you're insulting them?
First
I
of
mean-
all,
You
you
should
know,
keep it where they insult you, because that's a whole lot more funny.
Nah. I can say whatever I want.
The relationship between basically Isabel and the gods is basically like a brother-sister type thing.
That's whack.
I mean,
It's the same thing that's happening with Jamal, but you know, it's more like incest if you want to always think of it as brother sister.
Bro.
Because not everybody likes everyone.
Do we talk about the Greek gods?
The Greek gods,
No, Roman gods.
by the
They're
way, I
kind
just
of
want
their
to tell you
lineage.
I just want to tell you the honest truth here. Jamal's look, as I said before,
I've got.
it's sort of you and it's sort of not you.
you mean
So you're
me? Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I'm not, you know, I know it's not, but I kind of know what you meant. I was just like, I still wanted to try it anyway. I will
Yeah.
continuously try it. Maybe my body will get used to it. Maybe
No,
I
I'm just
can
talking
just.
about for Blink's case.
Oh, you know, wait, hold on. I didn't know you loved me as much.
Blink just looks very annoyed at you.
Come on, give me some shit.
No.
Whatever. Miki.
Yes.
How about, like, we just skip the niceties? Like, you know, we all know you don't like all the silent treatment. How about I just say, don't you want to help me destroy my enemies?
Oh, you mean that guy sitting over there?
No, you know what?
And
Did you hear about the new rumors?
And a little sickening.
Be that
About
as it
what?
may, this is not
That Blinky's trying to sleep with.
Shit.
William, the fuck you doing in the command center? Get back to your
you're
Call me-
saying that that's something I could use to mess with her?
Yeah. Or you could join them.
This Gentech guy that was doing tests on me back in the lab. I'll deal with him later.
I have no interest
First, I
in
gotta
doing
lose
that.
these assholes.
Are you sure? From what I'm hearing, the dragon just kind of, you know, loves kinky stuff. You'd be able to cut him.
Like Lord Jamal, he just yells, as long as it's consensual.
It doesn't have to be consensual. I don't think he cares.
Found one. Other guy got
He's
away.
into cutting.
I don't know
Yeah.
where he'd be.
Don't worry.
No.
I got
He can be
something to track him
hardcore if
down.
you want him to be.
I'm not the carnal type. You
Huh.
know that about me.
Yeah, but it was a nice try. Since you
But
never
I
love
mean,
anything.
if he's wanting to fight, I'll happily.
Actually? No. Do you have... You know, I don't think we've ever had the issue of, you know, asking somebody to, you know, change into anybody. Can you, like, make a force field for this area? And then we could watch you fight.
Force field. As soon as that's said, Lord Jamal just kind of snaps his fingers, and the whole entire domain is actually now his domain.
What? Why? Why would
You
you
all
do that?
get transported. By the way, I rolled for this. I just wanna... But basically, he transported all the gods like that are there to his domain. But except it looks a lot more snazzier, actually.
Wow, you snazzed it up for the new people, huh?
Well, I mean, snazzed it up for the occasion, yeah.
Well,
And
this
basically,
works.
when you look around, it's like there's like a marble, like you know, like the White House, right? You know how
Yeah.
the White House looks.
Yeah.
Basically, this is like a palace of like silver and gold and marble, basically. Like it looks very shiny and new.
So, can I test to see if this is your domain?
My domain? Sure, why not? Go ahead.
I use Pacify Monster!
This time, Pacify actually works.
Yeah!
But not the way you expect.
No! What did he do?
Because he pacifies you.
Does he give a command?
And he asks you... Yeah, he gives you a command. He just asks you to take a seat. That's all.
Wow. Well, I feel like sitting, you know?
No idea why this works.
My butt kind of.
But shit, it works.
Mickey's amazed at this and is like, ah. Never seen that happen before. You're fully just transporting gods now. Basically, Mickey and Lord Jamal are about to fight. Lord Jamal says, like, so, you know, basically, are we gonna, like, are we going all out? Or are we just gonna, you know, because I feel like if we were, you know, we could possibly, you know, harm the others.
Oh, don't worry, our souls are very much protected, you know. So you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah,
Wait,
alright.
oh, I forgot you
So
can make
let me
a
roll
rock
for
leap.
these two. In all honesty, I'm hoping it's really just a steal.
Well, they wouldn't be able to kill each other now. They are.
So,
Unless you
oh,
want them to
crap.
kill each other.
Alright. So, the fight begins. By the way, what do you say, is Mickey's signature weapon?
Is a fight. That's why I was going to ask him for battle. This is the reason why I was going to him for help.
So, Mickey summons out a scythe, and Lord Jared, or not Lord, Lord Jamal, I'm just gonna call him Lord at this point. Lord follows by actually summoning a war scythe.
He thinks Colonel Rooks is just another bureaucrat.
Hey,
what's different
yo!
about
Catherine
war
said
scythe?
she loves that kind of scythe.
Now let me explain what's different about war scythes. So basically, war scythes, right? That hilt that you know curves in, right? Like a normal scythe. It's actually on, like, it's actually lifted up necessarily. Like it's used to, like, it can poke, it can slash, you know, it can do all that what a normal scythe can do, but except it's a lot more dangerous because then it has another actual tip on it. But yeah. So they get to fighting, a slash after another. Mickey's putting up a good fight until, like, basically Jamal starts Jamaling.
What does that mean?
He starts trying.
Oh, yes! You know what
Basically, Jamal actually starts, like, fighting for real, right? And Mickey at this point is kind of getting outpaced. Like,
Wait,
it almost
I know what to do. Technically this just kind of makes sense for the occasion. I yell out, I believe in you, to me.
Oh,
To give him
what
a
does that do?
boost of power, because it's basically giving him a prayer. It's the same as just
Oh
praying.
yeah,
to
right.
him.
So, basically, Mickey gets this boost of power. Lord is about to go in for the finishing blow, and basically Mickey just manages to barely block it. And Jamal is just smiling, like, all the way through this. Even when he gets hit, like, you notice that he's just smiling.
That's that fucker tried to have me killed back in the lab. Well,
Maybe he's enjoying it. Maybe he knows that he can definitely overpower. Who knows?
guess not. Still got no
But
clue
you
how
can
this thing
definitely
works.
feel like there's now starting to be more of, like, a killer,
Shit.
like a killer bloodlust, like, emanating from the both of them. Like, they're really getting into this.
While they're fighting, I wave over Rover and Barker.
All right. Yeah, what's up? What's going on? Barker says to you.
Don't you want to, like, you know, unlike what they said, don't you actually want to come help me? You know, Miki's definitely gonna help, but you know, I don't need always destructive power. I could use, you know, a familiar or two.
Alright, let me roll for it. Oh wow, okay, he full on. Okay. So as soon as this is said, Mickey's like knocked down to the ground, right? And he is like at this point like he's exhausted.
Ugh, I got distracted. Hey DJ, say you believe in Miki. Like, come on.
And
say you believe in Miki.
Over at Barker and I think its name is, oh my god, where's this one at?
Barker and Rover.
Yeah, Barker and Rover, right? And he's like, yo, don't you two want to join in as well? I mean...
It seems you're trying to distract him from my question.
Oh, no. In all honesty here, I mean, if there's any more gods that can fight like this, I'll happily take them all on.
Well, most of the gods I didn't, you know, ask to come here usually fight like him. He's just the only god who doesn't have a single follower. So he literally never gets a power up, so he always relies on his strength.
Oh, is that really true?
Which is why he got a very general good power up just from just me believing in him.
That's strange. Well then.
It's also why Blinky's obsessed with attention.
So, is that the case? You know, this is my domain.
So?
You want to call in any more of those gods?
But I can't. This is your domain.
No. I'll allow it. It's my domain.
Oh, are you sure about that?
Mm-hmm.
We could get the sibling duo.
I did leave and then as soon as he says that, another person ends up appearing in his domain. Roll here. It's Caesar.
Oh.
Caesar looks a little crazy.
He is the... Well, speaking of, you know, sister-brother duo. Welcome, Caesar.
And someone else emerges from the portal. Here. Brutus. And another okay, hold on. Alright. So 3 people emerge from this portal. Caesar, Brutus, and Cherish. Caesar and Brutus look exactly alike, except for their, well, color scheme almost. Brutus is, well, he's red and black, and he's very violent. Those are really the only 2 defining colors that Brutus has. Aside from, like, maybe like a yellow pupil, at least. Caesar, on the other hand, has yellow. And yellow and black. Literally just like one color different. And a red pupil instead. And they both honestly looked like, how can I say it? Those ancient pharaohs. Like in the inscriptions. But they both basically appear. And they both seem very delighted.
Well, if we're gonna have all the siblings come out, hey Rover, you should get Teller out here.
Teller just sort of pops in. Like, I mean, it ain't as cool as the entrance of, like, Caesar and Brutus and what Cherish is about to be like.
Makes sense.
But
pretty chill.
Taylor just kind of falls down. He's like, "What? What do you want?"
Well, your new siblings.
Oh, holy crap! Is that Brutus and Caesar? What are they doing out here?
Yeah, they never are together. But you know, they actually got challenged by Lord over there.
So,
the new dragon guy.
By the way, who's that? Who let the portal in our world?
DJ did. And I point to DJ.
DJ? I don't think... Mortal can't do that.
Damn, getting...
Wait, did you let a god into our world? Did you let another god into our world?
And, you know, did I really? Or did he
we
just
told you
follow
about this.
me?
Damn, you really are a dumbass.
No, because Lord is actually a trustworthy person. How about we just get to the fact that, like, you know, Lord and Blinky are, like, almost a thing?
Huh? Blinky's actually dating someone?
I know,
Is someone
right?
actually trying to date Blinky?
I feel like it's more
You know how, like,
sex.
emotionally repulsive she is?
I know, right?
What the fuck?
And I yelled at, like, super loud for, like, so she could hear.
That's not a good idea.
Tell her just do? Fight Teller? Yeah.
Like Teller just like looks over at Blinky and gives her the eyes of like, I expected like I don't know why, but I feel like I should expect better from you, you know, type look.
You should. But like, you know, come on, Blinky. You know you are like a snob, right?
No, I'm not a snob. I'm doing better than Mickey over there.
Because he has no followers? But you say that, but also he can back up his statement.
Well,
like what?
Like his fighting skills.
Guess not. Still got no clue how this thing works.
Nobody wants to see you burn them with light. You know, somebody can still dodge a beam.
What, like, basically Blinky kind of just like you could almost feel like it actually kind of hurt her a little bit, and she just kind of like looks away.
It's fine, as long as you can teach me how to like use that beam. Then, you know, that could be pretty useful.
Go screw yourself, Isabel.
Ah. Well, I tried. If you can't help me, then I can't help you.
Because you're just watching this.
No.
But yeah, when Cherish arrives, actually, like, interestingly enough, the domain starts sprouting flowers almost when Cherish arrives.
Yeah. What if I eat this civilian? That worked. I'm sorry.
But basically, right, when Cherish arrives, she's just sort of looking. Cherish is a nun. She has the look of a nun, but she kind of has a gentle look to her. She doesn't have what the nun outside has. She doesn't look scary or intimidating. But damn, like, she does look pretty beautiful though. Like, you all can acknowledge this. Except for like Lord Jamal and everybody else busy kind of fighting. And Caesar and Brutus about to get in on it.
Well, we're gonna do all the fighting.
So, what's going on here?
Oh, it's a clash of gods. Well, it's more like it's like all these gods versus one god, just to see how strong he is. Miki really wanted to test his strength, like Miki does.
Well, I mean, yeah, Miki is a pretty willing child, after all. Isn't he supposed to be, like, speaking in some rhymes or something?
Yeah, but it seems the moment he got super worked up on a fight, he kind of just stopped that.
By the way, as soon as you say that, Miki just gets, like, slammed into, like, the castle. Yeah.
Ooh, that might hurt. A Rover, and still, like, next to me, Rover, still here? Rover's my best
Yeah, I know,
friend.
at this point, like,
all of them went to fight already?
Yeah, how can I say this? Bloodlust is really filling the domain.
It's fine. You know, it's not, as long as it's not from DJ, it's not like it's gonna crumble our world. Especially because
Oh no,
this place can crumble.
legit necessarily here, right? The Dragon's Domain is actually a lot more stronger.
That's what I'm saying,
Yeah.
you know, it's fine. My domain isn't all that strong.
I mean, but yeah. Basically, Caesar and Brutus now joining on the fight. Do you know what their signature weapons are? Or do they?
Caesar and Brutus. Nah, they're the strength duo. They hit at the same time.
Ah, they fight together. Okay. So, Brutus comes up behind Lord and basically like grabs him, right? Full Nelsons him. Or I wouldn't say full Nelsons him, but basically puts him in a Nelson like
It's a half Nelson.
you know the WWE move.
Yeah,
a
that's
full
about
Nelson
it.
will kill somebody.
Oh, and if you're gonna ask, Teller uses a grimoire.
It's probably just a half Nelson.
Who uses the Cherish?
Teller uses a grimoire.
Oh yeah. I guess Teller will get in there too. But basically, like legit, Caesar comes up and punches him in the stomach. Like full on. Like hits him pretty hard. And at this point, that bloodlust, you can now actually tell who it's coming from, and it's completely coming from what's the name? Lord at this point. Like you're full on. If no more gods come, they might actually all get annihilated. So Teller's just kind of watching this. He's not really joining in, mostly because he feels like you don't know what he feels like. But he ain't joining in on the fight. So, you wanted me to fight that?
Well, that was before he got super worked up, because he said he really wanted to fight somebody. It should have just been Miki, which I wouldn't have let Miki die, but if I go in there, the rest of them are probably just gonna hit me.
By the way, Lord gets out of the bind and literally, what's the name? Kicks Brutus to the side and starts beating up on Caesar. Or I wouldn't say beating up on Caesar, but Caesar and Jamal or Caesar and Lord are really going at it, basically.
Do I do? You know what? I'll let them keep going just for a bit longer. But you know, do you want to come help? I asked.
Yeah.
Ask Teller, hey, do you want to like come help me out?
By the way, as soon as this happens, Mickey is like knocked down right in front of both of you, right? And he is like kind of like crumpled at this point.
Did you have your fill?
Yeah, I have my fill.
You know, this is either gonna hurt me.
Okay. Wait, this is good. Get okay. All right. But yeah. Basically, like, Mickey's out of the fight.
All right. I guess this is gonna hurt me more than it'll hurt any of you. And I aim at Lord and use Pacify Monster to get his attention.
So, Brutus and Caesar, and Cherish is just sort of sitting there. Because I have a feeling that she's not the type to really be into this sort of thing.
She's not. She's watched though.
Yeah.
She's
And
into
basically,
bloodshed, but doesn't like doing it herself.
Basically, Cherish is just like, oh, what an interesting person, almost. So, who is this?
This is Lord. The king of all dragons. Probably God of all dragons at this point.
A king? Just a mere king?
Well, he's more like a god. that's also his soul y'all are fighting too. It's not like anything else.
Yeah, this isn't like anything else. And honestly, this could be like feeling the bloodlust come off of him. This could probably rival some of the others.
True.
Though he honestly doesn't really look like he's trying himself.
I know, but I'm thinking on if I should pacify him to get his attention.
I mean, seeing how his Mickey's perfectly, not dead or anything like that. I think it's perfectly, and Mickey's like knocked out.
Mickey, no! I needed you to teach me! Where's the rover?
Don't worry, child. He'll be fine. Just let him rest.
But I don't know the next time I get to sleep. This was a forceful sleep. I was not allowed to do this. I've only been here for so long because I'm under drugs. And don't take that to your stupid prayers. I'm only doing drugs because it heals me. Not because it was forced upon me.
Something strange that I can sense from this king is that he has demonic energy.
I know, he has the same kind of thing like me, but probably stronger.
Yeah, in all honesty, a lot more stronger and intense. Is he quite possibly a devil?
That means he'd be my king.
You said he's a dragon?
Yeah. Hey, where's your brother?
Do you know the tales about dragons?
No.
This might not apply to this universe or this dimension, in all honesty. But dragons are known for their knowledge. And also being a neutral cause.
Hear that, DJ? You might be a dragon.
Cool.
But they're also kind of the closest relative to Lucifer himself.
Never mind. You might not be a dragon.
I wouldn't say maybe the closest, but there are some others.
The Celestials. What again?
Wait, if it was Celestials, wouldn't...
They do exist, you know that, right?
Yeah, but then wouldn't you be...
Technically, I'm able to summon one, but I'm also not going to, because I kind of can't. It's law.
Wouldn't you be the closest? That means you could summon Cherish over here. That would be funny.
Well, you can just summon gods into the real world, since this is your cognitive. But you can.
This isn't my cognitive. I smash him with a soul crush.
Yo, don't get butthurt because I don't know what it's called because you didn't explain it.
I told you this isn't just some stupid round.
You didn't tell me what it was. You just bullshitted your way through it.
Nah, I brought you here
mostly you get mad at me for it.
I brought you here mostly for Rover and Barker, but it seems they're a little, I'm assuming, they're getting...
By the way, Brutus comes crashing down right on top of Mickey, and now Brutus is now rendered unconscious.
Bro, I'm gonna just... Can I look in his pockets? You got... Hey, yo, you got, gauntlets on you? No, but I can still look at him. I can hope. I reach into his mouth to see if there's anything in there.
You know what? Let me just go to Kudo's ability real quick. I swear it's the only time that gets pulled. That was more of like a joke. Okay, so, I added some joke weapons into Kudo's, thing. Raquel, you want to know what you got?
What did I get? What did I whip out of his mouth?
You got a poison-tipped knife.
Hey, yo. I'm just gonna whisper in his ear. I know, you're not gonna be upset or anything because you have, loads of weapons and you only really like using your fist, but, I'm taking this. I'm gonna just slide this, right next to my slice. You know?
Kelly just kind of looks at you and he's like, what? Who uses a poison-tipped... if you're gonna stab somebody, wouldn't you... You know what? Never mind. I'm not even just gonna question.
If you're gonna stab somebody, why would you poison it? I know, right? I thought the same thing until, I stabbed somebody and they kept walking. But then what if they, stopped walking after they kept walking.
Yo,
That just means that you're bad at stabbing.
Or maybe it's because you're a nerd and only look at your stupid grimoire. Which, could I take a look at it?
Yo, can I take a peep? Can I take a peep? Can I take a peep?
See, look, if, you know, think about it. You know, I brought DJ here for Rover,
you can't read,
and
so let me read it for you.
I can read. What are you talking about?
You can't read.
So, now there's my definition for grimoire, and then there's
It's a book.
your definition.
Whose definition?
Ooh, thank God. If you were to say my definition, you guys would all be dead.
It's a book.
Alright.
Wait.
So basically, he hands you the grimoire.
I can read every language.
You can only read... Okay. I'll let you get a spell. I'll let you get one spell.
Get one spell? Oh, yo.
No matter what level.
No matter. Oh, that's very nice. But like, what's my options here?
What spell do you want?
Yo, it's open source. Oh, you're gonna have to give me a second.
God.
It's open source? I can't believe he just said that. Dog, what? It's open source. That cracks me
You
up,
know what I
dog.
mean.
But I mean, remember, just like your invisibility and all that, and your mind reading.
What?
Gonna tell you.
Oh, mind reading. Mind reading is just like. That's not used like that. I don't use it aggressively.
I'm just gonna tell you.
What?
Just warning you. That's all.
What? You're gonna make me roll at a disadvantage for it?
No, maybe. Maybe. Just what spell do you choose? What,
I
you're
gotta
gonna be
go
like,
to the open source book, man. Let me go through this.
Alright, you have like a minute.
Yo, I'm not even on the database yet. Let me get to my books. I don't know every spell in existence, Holmes.
Dog, you act like you know every spell in existence, dog.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
Well, anyways, what do you want, Arkel?
Hey, yo, you gonna have to hold on.
I'll give you both a minute.
Arkel doesn't. Arkel, do you?
I'm gonna be honest. The moment he said one spell and he started talking to you, I had already looked up necromancer spells, and I'm done with that because all of them are locked. All of them are locked for me. So it seems we're going with if it was like a technical like not homebrew, I would technically be like a necromancer druid.
You can add it in there.
A necromancer what? Oh, so the minute's passed.
Well then, like, just look up the school of necromancy. It's in the wizard section.
Nah, go fuck yourself.
Necromancy druid? What?
I'm saying if there was like a subclass kind of thing, that would be it would be a necromancer. Because I'm a friend with animals because I am an animal. But I'm also a necromancer.
Can't you just subclass?
So, you know, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying if this wasn't a homebrew, that would technically be the closest thing to what I do.
Alright then. So, what's your ability?
Ayo Young, you know,
10,
like
9, 8, 7,
Yo, is that
6,
for me?
5, 4,
is that for me?
3, 2,
Moonbeam.
1. It's for both of you. It's for both.
Oh, yo, summon elemental, bro. That's kind of cute.
Bruh, I picked summon beast, you know, but you know, I feel like, you know, since I don't really got a beast to summon, could I make a beast?
Do you want to make a beast? Sure, but that's the only beast you can make. So be careful. Be careful with this one. And you better describe him well.
Young, you remember what I had asked you, what you had asked me, what I wanted to show up in town? You can go ahead and delete
Alright, cool. You want a fox?
I want a spiritual fox. I had already drawn him up in every... I literally had already drawn him. You wish.
Tell me his name's Hugo.
You
that would be a name.
Literally, the only other thing I could have made was a human thing, but like, you know, I didn't want to have a human because
Don't
then
you
you
dare
would.
say that
I
they
was. Only reason I didn't want a human is because then, you know, the way your character is already shown, you would have questioned my morals summoning such a thing.
Yeah.
All right then. So,
Which I don't know why you would question me, but you know, yeah, I want a
Because,
spiritual
like,
fox, man.
I'm supposed to question this thing.
So you want to summon elemental, and you want to. All right, cool. So basically, you know, Teller looks at you guys a while, and you guys just kind of like read a spell, and then just hand it back to him. And he's like, "So what did you guys pick?"
I chose a fox.
Okay, I don't remember that.
I got elements.
Don't worry, I base it off of you guys, specifically you, since you helped.
Basically, Teller like looks in the book, and he's like, "I'm not even sure those are even spells in my book."
What, you don't have like a...
I pull
like
him down
you
like
don't
close to
have a
me
wind,
and like
you don't have a wind
I might
or
as well
fire
have
spell?
just attached your neck to your body, and that would be what
Well,
I'm gonna
for
summon.
$29.99, you can add it to your collection.
Well, anyways, basically, by the way, both Cetus and Brutus are down. Like, all three of them are done. That portal is still open, by the way.
Yo, what's that portal go to?
Back to Arkel's world.
Hey,
dimension.
are you guys done? I yell at Lord.
I mean, until, like, by the way, like, Lord is kind of like, Lord at this point is, like, kind of unscathed, kind of.
Man, you're kind of ruthless. Why'd you do that to them? I know I said
Did
you
we wake
should,
up, or am I
but-
just not in my physical body?
No, you didn't wake up yet. You're not in your physical body either. You're a
So,
soul.
so basically, right, wait, let me roll. Okay, apparently more come in, and,
No! How dare... Why?
I'm literally rolling for this. He's really about to 1v all of these people. Aside from, like, some of the few which I will say will never fight, my honest opinion, and one of them happens to be Charlie. I like Charlie. Charlie doesn't get the fight. He doesn't get to experience any of this, because I like him. And also Choker. I like Choker.
Hey, yo, Charlie would just be like, hey, yo, dog. Thanks for the
Where's my
bone.
boy Jamal, bro?
Jamal, he's fighting. What are you talking about? He's like,
I need my boy Jamal, bro.
you know
So-
what, young? The next one to show up should be Parrish.
Parrish. Alright. So,
Is it a
Someone
is it
dashes
an
through the
emoji
portal
of parrot
and heads-
the letters ish at the end of it?
No,
that's-
Parrish
that's my
is,
joke.
Parrish is like, you know,
Young?
it's my joke. But anyways, basically, Parrish, like, basically, like, a dark figure, like, dashes through the portal and heads straight for, Jamal. And, basically tries slicing at his neck.
Yo, I'm
The
pissed.
person in the description is almost the opposite to what Cherish is. Like, he's basically a priest. Like, he has all the attire, but it's all defined in, like, shades of black and red. And his eyes look, well, they look pretty menacing with his red halo as
to
well.
look at Cherish and say, never mind about asking about your brother. I think he just kind of showed up.
Oh, yes, he seems very, I don't really know.
Probably upset that, you know, none of us told him.
Oh, I see. A new challenge has come through the portal, huh? So what's your name? Jamal.
Y'all playing D&D or something? You shut up, Dylan. I'll kill
Yep.
you.
I have to go through all these guys since I'm rolling.
I don't know why he's doing this to himself.
So, the person, Parrish doesn't really say anything. He just kind of gets more angry. And, well, is there anything you guys want to say?
Hey, you should, like, not kill each other. You know, we got places to be.
Jamal's my nigga, bro. Please fight.
It's already too late, and I'm about to tell you here, Jamal's kind of just wrecking everyone at this point.
Yo, Jamal, let's go. It's my nigga, bro. What's poppin'? Let's pop that good shit.
I'm not even gonna describe what happens in this fight because it's kind of brutal. I mean, Parrish does actually end up like
He's kind of through and be like, "Hey guys."
You know what? Actually, no. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait until the god that I will boost will come out.
So basically, Parrish, you know, Parrish is just like he's knocked out too.
Yeah, you know, I better come through and like dab me up.
All right. So who's the guy you want to come through?
Nope, you gotta roll. Because if he doesn't come up, then that's good for me.
Alright.
Because if he fight. I've just decided that.
So, God that comes up is Perry. Wait, it's Perry?
Yeah, Perry, that's my guy. Let's go. What up, Perry? Oh, he got grabbed fast. Perry, no!
So, Jamal grabs him. You want me to describe the rest that happens?
Yes. What happens to my guy Perry?
Well, Perry gets his throat crushed.
Oh,
he isn't dead. He isn't
he'll
dead.
be fine. No, I'm saying
Yeah.
He'll be fine. He kind of like he moans a little.
Yeah. You know, like okay, you know, yeah. I guess this is good for Perry because like midway, like Jamal is just beating him up, and he's just like, he's gonna like.
Yeah, Perry kind of a freak. Oh wait, you know, if DJ asked to see what Perry looks like, you know, that would be good for you know.
You want to know what Perry looks like? No.
Oh.
So Perry is actually like hooded figure, like he has a robe, right? And he has on a mask with paint of a kind of like sort of like a cog almost. And his mask has horns. This mask looks very menacing, by the way. It has like basically holes, you know, holes around the mouth for him to breathe and all that. And the mask kind of looks well, it's been damaged a little. Like one of the eye sockets has a slash. Perry basically has his own BDSM set, basically. But yeah, Perry unfortunately went down. He didn't even fight back too.
Perry wouldn't have fought back anyway.
Yeah.
Perry doesn't fight. Perry's just a boost kind of. He's a support god, and y'all just like beat the crap out of him.
And
it's kind of
Jamal just kind of lays Perry down. Don't know why, but it's because I honestly feel bad for Perry.
Damn,
So
bro.
Perry gets laid down. And I don't know what Perry does. He's probably still conscious at this point.
Yo, Perry! And I like change my mask and like, thanks God. This is all you make.
Hey, yo, no problem, bro. No problem, bro.
Hey, yo, thanks, my guy. You know, it came in handy.
So, the next person to come through the portal is Thab. Hey, yo, what's poppin', guys? And this will be the end of all the fights.
Good. Okay, so the one I'm looking for did not show up. We're good.
Yeah.
Thad, remember, Thad is the champ.
Yep. And he comes in and he looks around and he's like, man, what just happened here? What's that? Like, is that a dragon? What's that dragon doing?
He's a god fighting you guys right now.
He's fighting us? So did like Cherish join in, and why is Parrish on the ground?
Well, Cherish, I wouldn't say joined. You know, I'd say you know Cherish.
I don't like to spill blood. I like to watch blood be spilt.
She's a pussy. You're a pussy.
No, I'm not. I mean, why didn't you just let that little girl flick you?
Hold on. I let the little girl flick me. I don't know what you're talking about, you know?
I mean, you seemed hesitant at first.
And I looked to Lord and just like, Lord, you gotta back me up. Her flick was strong.
I held back as best as I can. You're just a sissy.
Dog, I was in the form of a child.
Maybe you shouldn't have chose the form of a child.
You chose the form of a child. You turned into me. That's what I was.
Well, I mean, yes. And Cherith is kind of like snickers a little bit, and she's just like, she basically says, she says her condolences to, you know, Lord, shakes his hand, is like, you know, it's nice to meet you, nice to meet another, I think, God.
I go up to Lord, and I'm like,
and
hey, Lord.
Lord just kind of,
don't you seem kind of bored?
No, not really. It's honestly nice meeting all these.
I know. How about you come live in the domain? You can still have your own, for privacy and all, but you could technically live there. If you'd like.
No, I'm good.
Oh. Well?
Oh, really? And if there are benefits, what do I get?
Benefits? Well, technically that means people who know your name could technically worship you. It gives you like a power boost. But then it seems you don't really need it. But then you get to hang out here all day. And I don't have to be here for you to show up.
How about this? I'll let all these other gods live in my domain.
No. No. That's a no.
As my compensation.
No, that's a
And we
that's
end
a
up
big
fusing
no.
these domains together.
You fuse the domains together.
I can fuse them together. I mean, it's a lot. I mean, as long as all the other gods are consenting and all that, it should be perfectly fine.
Well, there's definitely a god who won't consent. Bobby will not consent to this. Bobby likes his prophecy.
Poppy or
Bobby.
You mean that bloodstained guy?
Yeah. You would hate it. He doesn't like his privacy being, you know, taken over.
Well, no matter. I mean, I guess it can be like a vote of democracy or whatever. But yeah.
A vote of democracy, like that would, I don't know if that's gonna go well for anybody.
What do you mean by that?
Where are you going, bitch? Because, you know, we're not a democracy kind of people.
Well, I mean, if Bobby has problems, he can just voice them over to me. Or, you know, we can fight. I don't know what Bobby's like.
Fighting! That would definitely crumble somebody's domain. I'm surprised not everybody walked through that portal, and that would have crumbled this domain. I know you're strong, but like, no.
You never know. But yeah. Anyways, I'm feeling pretty warmed up. I might go and try to fight something else.
How about you go help Jay?
You mean help her progress more?
True. Yes, that. But also, could you, while you're doing that for like a second, could you check to see if our bodies are okay?
And he kind of just like looks through a window, and then he kind of just sees Jay kind of goofing off a little bit along with Lucy, and then they're all having a fun time basically.
He's the one trying to kill me.
And yeah, you guys are doing all right. Instead, you're like in stretchers.
I look at myself. Do I look like I'm in pain anymore?
No.
All right, DJ, are you ready to leave?
By the way, Parrish gets back to his feet.
Good.
Father, I am gonna stop them, and I'm gonna.
So you done for today,
with
brother?
or without your help.
And he kind of just he kind of just snorts and what's the name? Just goes back through the portal. Yeah, no, he's that'll be another session when he actually talks. If he wants to. All right.
Loading specimens now. Over.
Yeah. I mean, no, just seems more mad than anything. But yeah. So you guys want to go back?
You know, I walked back to. I asked Rover, Barker, and Teller to come to me as a trio.
What are you trying to get them all into the world too?
So guys, you know, I looked into Teller's book, okay? I don't want you to be mad. But he also told me I could. So I'm going to fuse you guys together. Is that okay?
No. No, it isn't.
Why?
Why would you think it's okay?
Well, you know, you can use it to keep an eye on people, and it would be fun.
Lord Jamal chimes in and he's like, "Hey, what are you trying to do over here?"
I'm trying to, you know, help myself. Since, you know, I struggle with a sort of teamwork, I guess. But, you know, having a familiar...
You need a familiar?
It could work, you know. I thought of a fox idea, but, like, I can't just make it appear. So I thought about fusing these three together. Not...
And he snaps his fingers, and he says, "Done."
What? You just made a fox familiar for me. Just like that.
Mm-hmm.
For why?
Just a little gift.
A gift for the god?
Well, yeah.
Does that mean we're technically in a contract?
It's a gift. What would I want from you?
You know? You're right. Thanks. That means you've given me two things. And how about I give you something in return? Something...
Sure. What is it?
Something you don't technically need, and you're gonna say you won't need it. And I look over to Blinky, and I'm like, I give you to my blessing, and I leave. I just dip. I grab DJ, and we dip.
So you guys like end up waking back up in your bodies, and you're conscious now. And actually, you're surrounded by a bunch of people, and you're kind of like in a cart, you know, in the back of a cart, right? And it's moving. And you hear Marco's voice, and he hears like, "Oh, hey, you know, we're getting pretty close back to the town." And Kudo's kind of being cheered on. Yep. It's like
I aim my hand.
Nice job, Kudo.
Aim my hand, and I don't shoot, but I prepare a demonic blast.
Who you planning on shooting it at?
Kudo.
Alright, let me roll for you.
I just prepare. Ooh. I don't shoot it yet. I just kind of prepare. Is
it like pulsating through your hand?
Yeah, it's just kind of like sitting there.
Uh-oh.
Hey, yo, is Dylan still there?
Dylan, are you here? Who knows? Dylan,
you're about to meet the greatest NPCs ever.
No! I shoot it in the air!
The T-Pain squad.
I shoot it in the air. It's fireworks.
You rolled 20 for encounters until you honestly here. They're the legendary creature! Now you must fight! No, just kidding. Just the boss music starts playing. Whoa. Yeah, like, but yeah, you know, let's just say this: they just kind of like walk and they look at you, and then they just kind of like grab your hand and like aim. You know, they just like pull it down, like, you know, they just shake their heads no.
And I just kind of shake my head and like acknowledge them, and I just blast them in the air because I can't just like not shoot it.
Yeah. So yeah, the T-Pain squad just walks off. Bro. But yeah, the T-Pain squad seems to intercept. In all honesty, I really wanted you to meet the nurse.
I will go meet the nurse. I really, that's my...
Wait, actually. Oh no, yeah, you guys will meet the nurse. So the nurse comes in, and she hops in the back. So, what was with that blast?
Huh? Oh, I was making fireworks for shootout. But I don't really have any gunpowder.
Those are some pretty violent fireworks.
Oh, really? They were pretty weak. Also, do you believe in God?
Why, yes, I do.
What if I said I had a few of them, you know, living with me?
Living in me?
Yeah, like, you know how the dragon, like, the dragon is like...
I am a worshipper of the Dragon Queen.
Stop saying that.
Stop saying what?
Right now your Dragon Queen is in the form of not a Dragon Queen.
You think you've met her?
Think I've met her? No, I know her, but I know her. She's living with me.
Living with you. And the nun kind of like invades your personal space and like she like grabs your hands.
Hey, what are you? Stop touching me.
Oh no, child, hold still real quick.
Why?
Are you telling the truth?
Telling the truth about what?
The Dragon Queen's existence.
I turned into a bunny, and it was Catherine who was with me, right?
No, Catherine's not in the cart with you.
Catherine's not with
You're on a
me?
stretcher.
I
Yeah,
turned
no, you
into
were
a
placed on a
bunny and
stretcher.
try hopping out of the door.
Real quick. You're caught.
What do you want with me?
You said you've met her.
Yeah, why?
Jay coincidentally comes around and is like, you guys are talking about dragons?
Yeah, you know, hey DJ, didn't we?
By the way, Arkel,
What?
Jay's about to save your life.
Why?
Well,
I don't want
you
her
know
to.
what Christians are best known to do, right? If they don't like something.
Hey, wait, hold on. Actually, I know somebody you actually might know well. Like, what's the name of your, you know, the name of the god that you know, Nun? Is what I'll call you for now, I guess.
She doesn't have a name.
But I have a name for her, because she's in my head too.
I don't believe you, child. And she lets go of you.
I asked DJ. Hey, DJ.
Did you stop them? Oh, I stopped the hell out of
DJ.
Hey, what?
DJ, didn't we just meet Cherish?
Father, you okay?
What?
Cherish, don't you remember her?
Follow
You know,
me.
we just met
We have
her
a lot to do.
in
Let me
the
roll for a
realm.
history check.
No, what are you talking about? In the realm that we were just in. Second, history of what? History of the past, like
decide.
the history of
Imagine
the.
he just forgets.
No.
No.
The dice decide.
We
No,
need to put that
Arkel.
down.
No,
The
that's
dice
not how
decide
that
my
works.
actions.
We just
Yes, it
met
is.
Cherish.
No, he decided he let the dice decide his actions. Let the dice do
Yes,
it.
the dice decide my
I can
actions.
tell you this, James.
Dog,
It's okay.
you
I'm,
do
gonna,
not,
I'm proficient in history, so you should be okay.
bruh. I'm gonna
Hey, yo, I got a 26.
see.
Cool.
Don't you
Yo, can I get her
remember?
social, her security code?
No, don't. Cherish is a god.
like,
Don't you
I
remember
think-
all the
yeah,
gods
I get
we
all
just
this.
saw?
Not really.
Didn't you? Don't you remember we went into the stupid realm and met people?
So, basically,
Stupid. I thought you said it was your domain or whatever.
Hey, yo, you remember?
So you're calling yourself stupid?
Bro, you remember Lord?
Jay chimes in and
No, I
she's
don't know
like,
who
"You
Lord
mean Sarah? Was it?
Sure.
Is that the name of the god you're trying to find?" And the nun just like gets all starry-eyed and it's like, "Yes, that's the person I'm trying to find."
Huh? Oh, wait. No, it's not who's in my head.
Wait, let me roll for religion real quick.
It doesn't matter. You won't know. Because you don't remember anything of this world. That's
Oh my
too
god, I
bad.
got a fucking 19. Holy shit.
Oh, dang.
So what do you want to
that's
know?
The religions of all these gods that were in Garkel's head.
Well, basically, they all seem to follow like some system where basically the more followers they have, the more powerful they get.
Oh my god, it's Noragami.
Dog. It wasn't even me who made that. So, to be fair, it was. But, like, it wasn't. It was made before I watched Noragami, to be fair.
I know. But isn't that more of an Asian thing, though?
Yeah, if you want more people, you gotta, like, you know.
Yeah, but, like, historically, it's more of an Asian culture kind of like thing whenever it comes down to the gods.
Yeah.
All right, father.
But, you know, so does DJ, like, tell them about, like, the gods, you know?
No, just tells them how they operate or how they seem to operate off of what you said about
I know you
Mickey.
were such a rebel.
I go through the
You know what? I
historical
walk up to
attributes of this.
Jay, and I pull Jay to the side.
Enough said.
You know, just, like, out of ear reach. And I'm like, hey, Jay, you know, I've met the dragon multiple times now. Every time I see it.
You mean Sarah?
It's not his name. It's not his name. His name's Lord. And, you know.
Well, that's what she honestly just lets you call her.
Same thing. Yes, she is one of the people who now resides in my domain.
You mean,
that's
from what I'm hearing, it seems like it's more of likely her domain.
No, no.
Hey,
It's mine,
hey,
but you remember the place that we appeared in when we went into your sword, right?
Hey.
Yeah.
What?
Hey,
What, DJ?
You
What?
remember whenever we were trying to leave and the Jamal was fucking everyone's shit?
I soul crunch. I
it's-
soul crunch DJ.
Alright, cool, roll. Both of you roll.
Okay.
DJ, roll to dodge or counter or whatever you're gonna do.
I got a 17. These dice are nice. These are not like the black basic die.
He got a 17. I win by 1. I'm so happy. Let's hit him again.
But on acrobatics.
That doesn't matter. We're not adding modifiers. Get this damage, boy.
Fuck off. Asshole.
So, Jay just watches you just kind of punch DJ and is very confused. Did you just?
Damn.
Did the ethereal version of him just shatter a little bit?
You can see that?
Yo. In response.
In response, I'm gonna soul bind
response.
you if you move.
In response to you doing your
Jay
turn.
Jay is like, hey yo, can I try that?
Huh? On him? Sure.
No, on you.
Why would you want to do that?
I mean, it's only fair after all. He didn't really deserve that.
He 100% did. You wouldn't know the things we just went through.
Hey, DJ.
In response.
You know,
gonna
how about
pull
we
out-
play a game of rock, paper, scissors, shoot?
No.
And if you win, I'll let you hit me.
No.
Not
No.
you, DJ. You shut up.
Let the dice.
No!
determine.
Shut up, D.
The dice shall
Let's
determine
go.
everything.
Then let's go, Jay.
I'm gonna roll.
Come
the
on,
hit.
Jay.
Oh, really?
Fuck these. Okay, these dice have got to be rigged.
Well, sure.
Something's wrong. Okay. They're not.
I'll happily
I did get a
play.
shitty number.
So, Arkel, is there anything you want to do? Which are you gonna choose?
I'm gonna pick rock.
You know, but by the power of my god and my friends, or should I say, really only two,
By the power
This
of
will not
my
go well
gods
for you.
and my friends, I will
By the power of
overpower
Grayskull-
you.
By the power of Grayskull, like we practiced. Come on, come
So,
on.
interestingly enough, when you activate this mode, you don't see anything from Jay.
What?
You don't. You don't see anything.
Wait a
Maybe
second.
she's
I
just not
can
moving.
cheat this. I use Eye of the
You're
Beholder.
cheating what? Did you say you're doing something? Could you roll
I
for
use Eye of
could
the
you roll for
Beholder.
intimidation?
Nope, because I'm not intimidating her.
Alright. You use Eyes of the Beholder.
So what's she gonna throw?
Could you make a perception?
Nope, I don't need
Save.
to. It's the
Arkel?
point of what? What's
She's
she-
going to throw papers.
Hey! I pick rock.
Alright, cool.
I purposely
Are you sure that's your final answer?
I want to purposely hold out scissors and turn it into rock in front of her eyes
okay.
that she's looking.
Alright, cool.
Can I cast
Interestingly
Mage Hand?
enough, you also see her hand just change.
Huh? Do you
And then it
start
flicks back
cheating?
the scissors.
Wait,
Then
hold
it flicks back
on.
the paper. Then it switches back to rock.
Wait, am I seeing this in
And
the
then it goes
possibilities?
This is going. It's going insanely fast now. Like you cannot see what's about to be popping up.
But can he be Goku?
I focus mono through my eyes, try to see better. I just kind of
Nope, it's still going fast. No, you're not seeing multiple projections. You're literally seeing that one projection, but it's just going insanely fast.
Jay, what are you doing? And I keep staring at what her hand's looking at. What's her hand gonna be thrown at?
I'm not really doing much. I mean, you kind of chanted something, and I wanted to chant it. You know, it's kind of cool. But yeah,
You chanted the
annoying.
same thing I chanted?
No. I mean, not the exact.
Don't say any chanting at all by me or by anyone else. Because you've done something horrible.
Huh? Like what?
You're probably gonna be taken away for a few days. Kind of horrible.
Demonic energy starts to swell her.
Why would you? You're gonna feel bad in a few minutes. You know what happened to me when I lost control when I couldn't rest?
Hey, yo, young.
That's gonna happen to you.
I don't know. Something else is happening to her.
True, but I'm just saying that to her. You know, just as a way of thinking.
Hey, yo.
But you still want to play the game?
Of course.
All right.
Hey, yo,
I just choose paper.
Raquel,
What?
could you roll
What?
for me real quick?
What do you want me to roll?
Could you roll higher than a 14?
Okay, I rolled a 17. Alright, cool. What was that for?
Alright, cool. Nothing happened.
Great.
So, Arkel, you threw out paper, right?
Yeah.
Well, she threw out scissors.
You're cheating.
You're
You-
not going to
I
win
look
that.
at her in the eyes. I tell her that you kind of cheated, but I'm
You
gonna
see the
accept-
projection of her soul crunching you.
Wait, hold on. Why you're actually gonna hit me?
I mean, yeah, you agreed to the rules and all that. Don't worry, I won't hit you as hard.
You're a liar. Last time you said this, you flicked me and punched it alone.
Hey, yo, could you do it again?
I don't know, DJ. But I mean, by the way, Jay starts winding up. Like, she's not very sure herself how Soul Crunch works.
You got this, man. I believe in you.
I tell her to just focus a bunch of demonic
Shut your
energy
mouth.
into
Take
her
it
fist.
like a man.
You gotta
Take it like a
focus
man,
it.
you
Look,
wimp.
you gotta focus
You
it
wimp.
directly on where you want to hit, and hit that precise spot.
Alright, now she just gotta roll low so that way you don't end up freaking something bad happening to you. Alright. She punches you, and your soul flies out of your body.
Back to my domain I go. Back to the domain I go.
Oh no, is his like soul outside of his body, like legitimately?
Yeah, his soul's outside of his body.
In that case.
So Arkell just kind of like his body, he just goes slump. He slumps.
And I'm a little bit
Slumber.
So I can allow one of two things, and I allow to like. So what do you say?
And instantly you're pulled back to your body.
That hurt, but like it's not the first time I experienced that.
Did I do good?
You did well, but it was
I
less
mean, it's
of
your
a.
abilities after all.
I kind of look at her. I'm like, you know, you didn't really focus it. You focused it too well. You gotta let it go a little loose. Because what you did was, you know, all you did was push my soul out. You didn't crunch it. You kind of just pushed.
Oh, can I try again?
Yeah.
Sure. Actually.
So, by the way, is there, if I were to accidentally end up fully on crushing your soul, does that mean you're dead?
No, it just means that you'll be hurt a little bit. It'll be funny.
You know, if you crush my soul,
like the most
or
that
if I
you'll do is
if
like
I go slump for too
break a
long,
bone.
just like touch my forehead.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Or you know, then I may be gone forever.
Because you're gonna be bored out of your fucking mind. Just don't do that.
Well, he was bored because he didn't get what he wanted.
No, I got what I wanted.
So, alright. Yeah, she's gonna be going. She's gonna be going no matter what, isn't she? Okay. Yo, Arkell. She perfects it.
Wow, well, it seems back to the domain I go 100%.
When she punches your soul, it is like you feel every bone in your body like break, then re-break again. And you're not even in your body. Like this is.
Bro, you got that King Neptune kind of shit with that Krabby Patty, bro.
Dang, this is just. You know what? This episode is just the gods, like because we're going right back there.
See, but you're like outside of your body, so like a.
So funnily enough, also your like body, you kind of like see it for a split second, and it just hits the carriage.
Bro, you basically see what Doctor Strange felt.
True, but if she perfected it, then my soul would completely evaporate, which would bring me back to my.
So Isabel, right? This is literally wait here. Let me search up the video. This video is actually pretty accurate. It's somewhere here. All right, here. This video is perfect to literally describe what just happened.
Yiger. You better come out and photograph like I'm gonna go Yiger.
Yeah, nah. It's something way more funnier.
Man, I drew my little fox guy and how his. I should, you know.
You understand?
Oh my God! I hate you so much. Young, I remember when I kept playing this. It was real.
Basically, Isabel's like, "Oh, okay, it's nothing, right?"
Yeah.
He's just a child.
I love the part when he's like, "It's real. Ah, it's real." I
that's
love
literally
that
what
thing
happened
so
to Isabel.
much. I love it so
Yeah.
much. I'm so down for that. That's exactly what happened. She hit me the first time. It's like, see, what you did is you didn't do it right, and you won't do it right the second time. This is how people feel when I do it.
Well, anyways, Arkel's now back in the dimension, and Jay, after like, as soon as you land there, Jay just pops in, and she's like, "Oh wow, it's just like my sword."
You know what? That like hurt.
Oh wait, it hurts.
Well,
I thought it-
you know, the first hit didn't. The second hit, the first part of the second hit didn't, and then I shattered. You know, I can see if you shatter a body part, like a leg, or like an arm, or head maybe. You just kind of obliterated my soul? Of course that hurt.
Sheesh. Sorry. Anyways, so what's going on in here? Why does it almost look exactly like?
It's because
What's that?
we fused. Hey Lord, don't you want to come out here and talk to your predecessor or whatever?
Ah, yes, my favorite wielder of my sword. I'm kind of currently the only one because I murdered off all the others. In disappointment, Jay.
Well, welcome, Jay, to our newly established dimension that we linked together.
So, who exactly are our dimensions linked with, by the way, Isabel?
Oh, it's my dimension and his.
Your dimension and his.
There. What?
Alright, now I gotta roll for it.
Me and Lord just teamed up. It's fine.
Really?
Well, yeah, basically. He liked the gods that I talked to and have as friends. So he was like, hey, we should all just hang out in like a one domain and have the other one for when people die. So now we have both of them shared.
So wait. And what's the name? Jay kind of like you can see on our visor, it just reads like I'm checking. And it completes, and she's like, so my title changed.
Hmm? What did it change to?
Predecessor of the underworld?
Makes makes sense.
And Lord just sort of like keep in mind, Lord just sort of snickers, and he claps. And what's the name? Somebody opens a door, and let me roll.
Oh my god, it's Blinky. Don't be Blinky. I swear to God, this will be a big issue.
It's Choker.
Choker! What's up?
Ah, so wait, this is the girl you were speaking about, right?
Yeah, the one who's wielding Lord's sword. She also just kind of crushed my soul and obliterated it, so if you could, like, restore it, that would also be great.
Oh. Easier said than done, but can I ask how?
Because I was teaching her how to use my soul crusher ability.
Alright, Kingston, what do you want?
There you go, young.
I think he wants the channel to be changed. Don't know where his cup is.
Bacon rapes. Never mind. Didn't mean to say that.